The Disseminating Moon Phase from Finding Our Way Through the Dark by Demetra George. The disseminating moon phase, the moon is 135 to 90 degrees behind the sun. The moon, most brilliant when at her farthest distance from the sun, now begins her long return to him. The disseminating phase unfolds about 3.5 days after the full moon, as the waning moon pulls in her light, hanging low in the night sky. In the plant cycle, the disseminating phase corresponds to the ripened fruit that is ready to eat. For the evolving soul, this lifetime is likewise the fruition of the seed vision that has germinated 5 phases before. Having become aware of a life that can be lived with meaningful purpose in the full moon phase, the keynote for disseminating people is now to live out the purpose and spread the meaning. Like the word disseminating, these people are here to spread out and to communicate. The substance of their communication is the product of what has grown in them as far as the cycle. They are here to convey what they have found to be of value and meaning through their own experiences and what has deeply impressed them. This is a life of teaching what they have learned and sharing their wisdom. The form is now fulfilling their purpose for which has been intended, and the disseminating people need to display the fruits of their accomplishments. Steadying their understanding and vision, disseminating people focus on expressing themselves. For many, this communication takes place through talking and writing and networking, sharing, interacting, exchanging, and working with others. As the life energy mirrored by the waning moon begins to collapse upon itself, disseminating phase people take into themselves, assimilate, and embody what has been revealed to them. In the process, they integrate their values into a workable life philosophy. They can communicate their vision not only with words and activities, but also by living a conscious, intentional life as a demonstration of their beliefs, or in the words of some Native American cultures, by quote-unquote walking their talk. When disseminating people feel that they have an important message to share and an adequate vehicle for which to communicate it, and others who are interested and responsive, they have a sense of purpose and meaning in their life. By contrast, at the times when disseminating people feel as if they don't believe in or care about anything, or no one is interested in hearing them anyway, they can be overwhelmed with a sense of meaningless of life existence. Quote unquote, a tale told by an idiot, signifying nothing. Self-validation for disseminating people is based upon the ability to express and share their understanding of something that is meaningful and which is consciously envisioned in a larger social context. A potential difficulty that disseminating people sometimes encounter is getting so caught up in their mission to imprint the message upon others in the world that they get lost in their causes, becoming fanatics. They cannot understand why other people don't accept the truth as they themselves see it. So they persist in relentlessly trying to convince others of the rightness of their own view, and they fall into intolerant and narrow-minded attitudes and behaviors. Disseminating people need to realize that while it is imperative for them to spread their message, it is not necessary for everyone else to feel the same sense of urgency. Furthermore, it is no indication of their failure if others do not take immediate action. As disseminating people move in to anchor their vision into the real world that is populated by others, they are drawn to group participation. Desiring to link with others, they become involved in the collection efforts. Caught up in the swell of the group tide, they participate in advocating meaningful social action towards raising the consciousness of others in a particular area of life experiences. In the process, disseminating people's minds become cross-pollinated through intermingling with others whose beliefs, ideas, and knowledge are different from their own. The evolved consciousness of a disseminating phase people is one of being open, non-judgmental, and potentially inclusive of all views. Yet at the same time, this new material taken in from outside oneself inevitably leads them to question the assumptions and basis on which they previously acted. It is this confrontation between their former belief system, now having their expressed, and their new knowledge taken in during the process that precipitates in the crisis of consciousness of the next lunation cycle.